Hello. So the question we have to ask is, what do we need to build next? We solved our iron problems. We have 4 full belts. And those are well supplied by the train now. So for purple science, it's probably the next thing we should make. We have a blue science maker now. I mean, a blue circuit maker now. But purple science needs rails, which we already have, electric furnaces, which we already have, and then productivity modules, which we don't have. So productivity modules will probably be the next thing we make. Now rails currently come through and just stop. We even put them into a chest. We could try to tunnel under everything here, or we could just dedicate another line up here on the bus for rails. Because we already have electric furnaces, they already have a home here on the bus, and I want to grab, like, I don't know, another 70 of those, get up to 200 up, so I want a bit of both. Oh well, I'm wasting another inventory slot on that. So I got my personal needs taken care of. 180 power poles were fine. 700 belts, yeah, will do for now. So I think we should just bring rails up onto the bus first, and then we can make the productivity modules. Sorry, Light, you gotta go. You can be replaced right there. And it'd be easier to go up and in the middle. Batteries won't need a second line. Red won't need that many lines. Maybe Red will get a second one, I don't know. But if so, we'll just jump it. Do we have enough length? Nope, we don't. And rails can... Well, they're just going on the bus. There you go. It's productivity module. We need to look into what it would take to make those. I don't know even where those reside. Here, production. Okay. I need productivity module 1. Correct. Not 2, right? Just 1. 1 dot. Not 2 dots. Okay, so we need red, green, and time. 15 seconds. Okay, easy enough. Creates extra products at a cost of increased energy consumption and reduced speed. Alright. Pull red and green. Green's up there, red's here. And then we're going to be using this for science, so I want to make 8 assemblers immediately. How many do I have? I've got 9. Why can't I make more? I'm short on copper. Pull off some copper. And get another 10 of those. I'm going to pretty much use up our current supply. Alright, pop one down. Get yourself situated and give me 8 of these. Okay. If we do a split line, I can just do standard inserter stuff. That slipped. Standard assemblers, easy enough. Has to be different. One above, one below. One above, one below. One above, one below. Okay. Pulling off the line has to come out here. And that's not really enough room to maneuver again. I'll have to do like this. Except not worry about the pipe this time. In order to do that, we just put the splitter here, curl it, move it down. No, splitter has to be here. It has to go up one. So 2 to the left is where the splitter goes. And rails are in the way too. Never mind. We will. Rails go up and down, and then give me as much room as you can. There, that'll work. Yes, it will. Alright, so rotate that. Come down and back up. There, to there, to there, to there. Okay, red's in. Now, we can just drop this straight down from here to here, and that'll take care of the greens once they get brought in. Need to be here, so we'll split off here. And there we have greens. It was going to be a simple enough assembly here. We just need to tell you guys what you're making. Productivity 1s. Good to go. And except for lights. I'm straining to see again, as Todd often does. Everybody's happy? There we go. And because this is leading to a science, it will get on to the bus. Okay, so if that one's done, and we have all the components, productivity modules, electric furnace, and rails all on the bus, there, and there, let's go ahead and make another 5 of those once you get done with the rest of them, and then another 5. Okay. Now, what about ratios for this science? 30 rails to 1 electric furnace, 1 productivity module. I want, obviously, furnaces and productivity 1s to be on the far belt, and then the rails will be on the inside belt with a fast inserter. Actually, it's got 21 seconds to put it in. Slow inserter is just fine. So, long-handled and a short-handled. That one gets the inside lane, which is perfectly fine. So now, get a splitter. No need to waste much space here. Split it off immediately. Actually, you're going to come in. Yeah, it still needs to go down, because the other one has to pop back up after coming in. Here, to here, to there. And I can actually put a balancer here because we're taking care of that on this side. There we go. 4 and 4, good. I like it. Alright, now we need to grab these guys and merge them in. Bring them in. They can pop up here. Bring them in here to there. So the splitter goes here. And just make it clear. We will extend out the bus. These guys will get pulled in a bit. Still, the bus gets extended. We will have to do a little bit different paradigm for the labs because we currently have 4 colors being inserted both short and long ways. So that, and no room below because we put the iron plate bus there. So we'll have to come up with some solution for that once this purple is created. Alright, so that's going to have to pop up here. I'll have to put the undergrounds there and skip that one then. So let's grab there, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there. What just completed? Follower robot count 4. All done. Okay, choices are getting fewer and fewer. Combat robotics 2. Okay. So now it's assembler time. There's 8 of them. And if at 30 rails a piece, we might have to create some more rail makers. What do we have over there? Pardon the interruption. We have 4. It might need more. Especially when the others... Well, this electric furnace has 7. Productivity module has 8. And you need 30 times the amount of steel, so... I mean, rails, so... We will definitely be adding on more, otherwise rails will continue to be the limiter all the time. Okay, this is going to be our standard short and long, followed by shorts on the right hand side. I might do our advanced version of the short and long though. Long handles, here we go. That is, we put this one right next to the short one, but you skip one for the power pole. Tell you before you move on to the next round. That one, doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Make the doot sounds, it works better. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. There we go. Fewer power poles needed. Only need 4 instead of sometimes when we have to squish another one in. Doesn't do anything for this side, though. Still needs 4, as usual. Okay, now you guys need a purpose. Purple science. Okay, we didn't do the split for rails yet. Coming. Those are not coming through. I wonder if... Does belt weaving require a different colored belt? I wonder if that's... I've never accomplished this belt weaving thing where you have one above ground while the other one is underground, one above ground while the other is underground. Because that is rails, but it turned that one into electric furnace. I need to look into that. I thought that was going to be possible. I just probably haven't, not doing it right, or have to have different colored belts or something. Maybe it is different colored belts are required. So we'll just pop these off and we'll go the short way. It'll save us on undergrounds by doing this, but increases the annoyance factor. So there are rails. Those are getting soaked up as quickly as they come. But it is able to back up, but that's only because we had a bunch already on the belt. It looks like, when they get jammed up, it looks like a miniature train track. The sprites just perfectly line up. Yeah. It'll be long before we get purple science out. That needs to be carted all the way back up to just above the iron. Thereabouts. So let's go on a journey back up. Didn't make that one. Didn't think I would. Wrong way. Need to extend these so I can see where they're going. I think we reached Boomtown, except I'm out of grenades. Never mind, do that later. There's nothing here? No, that's kind of a dead zone. Take that up to just before iron. Easy enough. Got to think about how we want to maneuver around the stone. Do it in map view. It's going to be a long run. No, that's stone. Stone processing. Here's the labs. I could get it in here. easily enough. We have to do some undergrounds, but it can be done. And so get it around here, then find a solution. Does it matter which side of this stone I go? It'd be easier to go above 1, 2, 3 tiles above stone. I'll skip 2, then go. Okay, sorry about this extreme scrolling. It happens when you're in the map. Okay, so skip 2, and we're going to be right next to the stone bricks. Combat Robotics 2 finished. Alright, discharge defense, I guess. We're going to run out of belt soon. And we're out. Oh, good thing we're close to the supply. I'll go raid that chest that was right here. $700, that'll do. And if you're out, you're gone. Go right where we left off. Okay. Now might be test time. I want to test that theory of if belt weaving is a thing with 2 different colored belts. I believe I have some yellow. It wouldn't be yellow undergrounds. It'd just be yellow belt. I'll just handcraft whatever yellow belt I need. Give me 10 yellow belts, 4 yellow undergrounds. Might need to make some more in a bit. It's easy enough. Just grab that stuff. And that stuff, and that stuff, and that stuff, and that stuff. Okay. Give me another 10 of those. I won't need a splitter. Now what I could do, what I might actually do, so you guys don't have to see me fumble about seeing if us splitter works, make these labs go vertical. And then bring purple and yellow on to the other side that we can't access right now. Or, another thought, there's a whole lot of space on this 4th line to put some undergrounds. But still, that's the same thing as here. We could put 2 undergrounds. Then it would have... No, it still wouldn't have room because it'd still have to go underneath when it was time for a merger. Or you just skip the first two mergers. That might be the best way. Skip these first two mergers, then you got all sorts of room. You don't have to move the labs, you don't have to do all that stuff. Now, we're up. Where are we at? We're there. Those can go. I'll bring it back up here. Curl it down. Something must be disconnected because we didn't. Or did I pick them up? No. That purple science didn't make it all the way through somewhere. Let's go fix that issue. Then we can go be creative around the labs. Discharge defense finished. Flamethrowers first. Something isn't connected. There should be some purple coming through. Here it is. Found it. There we go. Nice backup of it too. Yeah, those rails are moving. Doing nice. Actually keeping up. Only because I blocked production for a bit, I would bet. Okay. That's blues, which are still probably the bottleneck. And we'll look into that eventually. So we have it here. Bring it down one and over. Flamethrower, very quick. Landmines, go for it. Come over here. We'll drop down around here, so we have to split this out. Those are going that direction, so there. Joins up to there. Purple's ready and waiting. Come down here. You guys need to be undergrounds as well. Oops, that's not the rotate key. That is the rotate key. And then pop out over here. In fact, I'm going to make it a challenge. We're going to attempt to do this without belt weaving. You have to go down just to go there, but you can go pop back up here. Go. Renders that unnecessary. Go. That's the limit of how much you can skip. Which I'm going to need to put an inserter there. It won't do anything because even though it's touching iron, because it doesn't need iron. All right, landmines are finished. Night vision. Okay, so you'll have room for an inserter, and so will you. Takes care of that one. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. Night vision done. These are very low requirements because they're meant to be done early on. I just had no use for them. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. Okay, so every lab is able to get an inserter in. Oops, not miner, power pole. They're going the wrong way though. Okay. X. Okay. So we need to do the same thing over here. But how do I... Ooh. I can't put them in the same spot as the top row of iron, because I have to be able to get the belt through. Okay, let's remove the power poles and well, we'll leave the inserters, but we'll have to move them, some of them, depending on where the belt needs to weave at. So you can be there. Has to be one of those two. We will temporarily remove all of the second line. It's not like it's being used right now anyway. In order to figure out where, okay, let's move this one there. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Might need to be here. Trying to figure out where the underground needs to be for that. Whenever you go back down, you immediately need to come back up. We need this line too, don't we? Because otherwise inserters are just going to be an issue. Yeah, I've got 3 of them there, but I don't have room to get to weave the purple, do I? Unless I move this here. Move that there. Nope, I still need all 3 to go around it. Okay. So I'm more about weaving between lines 2 and 3 than I am about line 4. Line 4 is out of the way, but it gives me room for the inserters. But there won't be enough room to maneuver the purple belt through all that unless I'm using here. No, let's go the wrong way, but and I'm doing it counter to the flow, so it's kind of harder that way too. Pop up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pop down here. Pop back up here. That'll reach that second inserter and this one. So 1, 2, and 3 are fed. Get rid of that and that. And room for power pole. Okay. And fill finished. Refined flammables. Okay. Oh, I'm blowing away my half-hour goal for this episode, so we will continue this challenge in the next episode. I guarantee you, for me, it's only going to be about 2 minutes until I record this, so the next episode, so that I don't forget where I'm at with this little weaving challenge. And it's definitely intentional spaghetti right here. So, thanks again. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.